All right, welcome everyone. If you are watching live, we are still at it. If you're watching the VOD, watching the recap later on, finished up Viewfinder, an amazing game, and we're going to swap over now to MOTORSLICE. I don't know much about this game, but it looks kind of cool, kind of parkoury. I'm hoping it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll go ahead and just see what our options are on things. And I like boss checkpoints, whatever that means. I think I loaded this up once to get settings in place. And then subtitles, obviously on. Always turn on subtitles. I do that when I'm not streaming even, for one reason. Sometimes audio is not properly balanced, or for other reasons, my ears just don't work as good as I would like. So, MOTORSLICE. I don't know much about this. Let's learn. And Polo is back there, upside down, being cute.
This is Slicer P. I have arrived at the target destination. As suspected, it is an array megastructure. Requesting Central Slicer's operator. Over.
This is Operator G to Slicer P. Understood. Proceed with extreme caution, and remember, destroy every machine in this godforsaken place.
Roger. Commencing contract at MSA TIC 16.
Failure is forbidden.
Failure is forbidden.
Signals are too weak. There's something wrong. Corruption unknown. Location unknown. Alpha structure unknown.
By the way, when it says camera controls are disabled, I'm trying to use it, and they are not fully disabled.
Hey, I'm unable to fully operate your orb drone unit. The array interference is too high. I cannot provide you with recon support. The risks are too high. And if you...
G, what's your status? G, respond!
Orby. So the only thing I really know about this game is it's very parkour heavy.
Come on, I don't have time for this. What a piece of junk.
Do have to say, at least one thing I could definitely enjoy in this game is, so far, the visuals are unlike anything I have seen in terms of, it really doesn't look like all of the engines I am used to seeing way too much of.
That is new.
So that has me a little intrigued already. Orby. So it's tapping into my Game Pass to see my username.
Hello, Orby.
Beep bop.
It's getting harder to put you back to work. Are you broken for good this time? Well, it's better this way anyway. Not an operator, but I can do things my way this way. Come on, follow me.
Okay, what is sensing mode? Oh, we have light. Zoom in. Achievement, slack off. Interact with P during a slacking scene. Oh. Yeah, parkouriness. Alright. I could get behind a lot of this. Camera is a little less than ideal.
Confirming contact with the motor at the MSC Tick 16. Corruption detected. The structure is compromised.
But
Engaging
kind of feels good so far. I mean, it's... I mean, nothing really write home about, but also, guess what? It's kind of fun. So far, just kind of good, stupid fun. Wait. Okay. It didn't want to climb that before. Oh. So what are you... How do I get to those pipes? Or maybe I'm meant to go down. Oh! Oh, okay. All right. No. Sometimes. You can parry any machine if you attack at the same time as the enemy. No. Okay. Controls are not ideal. So in some ways, it feels like the game is not fully broadcasting what it should be. So, how do I safe land again? Because I feel like it didn't quite give me enough time to really understand that. Wait. Okay. So we could climb up these. Okay, not too bad. One sec. Hopefully I don't regret that, but camera was options, game. Camera sensitivity was a little too potent. Lost drones can be collected in the nearest cargo triangulation zone. If you die before reaching it, they won't be collected. Orbs can be used as sacrificial shield in combat. What is... Okay. Okay. There we go. Making a little more sense. Slack off. Every game needs a slack off
How
button.
am I gonna climb to the top of this structure?
Can we fix our
Could
camera?
this be the place Central is looking for? An alpha structure that can control all the machines. Do you think that's true? I've been doing this for so long. It's probably just a myth. Well, it doesn't matter. My job here is to hunt down machines. Reaching the top is just part of a job well done.
Can we please get our robot fixed? This seems like P wants to talk, or is this just...
How am I gonna climb to the top
Okay.
of the
skip.
structure?
At least it has skip button. I've been playing a really good story-based game lately that, unfortunately, does not have any skipping, and you don't always know if the game has saved. So there's potential of quitting the game, coming back, and finding, uh-oh, I am going to have to sit through unskippable cutscenes. How do you take the selfie? Okay. I don't know how you take the selfie. So, we're just going to continue on. Ooh, got 2 spam bots in a row trying to spamify things. Yes, I would like to send you a bunch of crypto so you could give me viewers or AI or something, or actually, no. Probably don't want to touch any of these. Okay. I'm glad it gives a lot of checkpoints, because sometimes it's just kind of hard to tell when I should be jumping. I mean, it's not the... For being an indie game of this style, it's not that bad. If this was a AAA game, I'd be like, there's some issues. But for this, whoa! Oh. Okay, you could selfie whenever you want. Well, got another orb. City. Alright, slack off time. Easy job.
Readings didn't detect a structure this big. You know, Orby, if I knew it, I wouldn't have accepted this contract.
At least these cutscenes feel like they remain in game, in the sense of I could turn the light on. I could zoom in on her face. Yeah.
No time to waste, Orby.
I see enemies. Plural. Hey! Found another orb. No! Stop! Yo! Sometimes you... No! No! Thank you. There we go. Thank you. are we just on a quest to get a bunch of orbs here? Okay, cannot go up that way. Nope. Stop. Okay, let's get this orb. Do I get anything for this? All right. So I don't know if I get anything for all this, but I'm going to keep doing it. I guess this is like just the optional challenge to make you want to explore, right? Seems like what it must be. A orb. That's a less than impressive charge attack. Like, really? Oh. All right, up here we go. Haha. Whoa. Okay. Oh. Okay, I guess that was a save type area back there. Oh, is that where I'm going or came from? Ah, a orb. See, this isn't too... Well, okay, I was about to say, this isn't too bad. This is kind of fun. And then that happened. That was some stupid... Okay. This game needs a little more, like, lock-on. You know? I hear Iroh from outside agreeing so much with me. Like, it needs to better lock on and snap on when it comes to these pipes. Because what was this? Right? Like, what was that? That was some bull. Like, it's showing me white lines saying, hey, you should run that way. But then what does it do? I think it's because I was holding directions, it got angry at me. But that should not be a problem. It should be more mindful of that. So like I said, not a bad game. Okay. Not a bad game, but it has certain things where the parkouring, like, saying that I did not care for on Mirror's Edge when it came out was the fact that the parkouring had some things where it did not stick right, and it caused a lot of missed jumps, at least for me. Maybe I'm a dummy who can't figure it out. I don't think that's the case, though. I think it's more of a... The game could use a little bit of... guidance or assistance for the player. Buddy. Haha. Any orbs hanging out, hiding away. Alright. Doing good. So I stopped pressing forward because I thought it would just kind of grab on. That's what I'm talking about of... Oh, nope. Also, my depth perception on this game feels just a tiny bit shy of what it should be. Okay. See, this part here, this is pretty fun. Yeah, this is good. This is what I want. Let's see, orbs. Yeah, that's how we do that. This is good. See, now I'm having a lot of fun again. This game keeps bouncing back and forth, but overall, not shabby. Oh. Get this one. We'll probably be calling it quits before too long. It's almost 4. And thing is, I actually got a Steam machine today that I need to set up and play around with. Also, I am still sick. Which, if you were here for my earlier stream of the day, I talked about that some. But I am still on the sick side. Earlier stream of today was the ending of Viewfinder, so if you're watching VODs, you might have seen me talking about that if you watched that VOD earlier. Alright, Benton Tech. Or Benton Tech.
Central operator said we have an interference, but wasn't Benton Tech supposed to be motor-proof? I don't want to replace my headset. It's still working fine. You're made of Benton, Orby. What's your view? Perhaps Operator G is just slacking, huh?
My word choices are strange. Anyways, I am having fun with this, despite some of my occasional grumblings. Not 100% clear when or if the game is saving, though. No, it's fine. Alright. We will be calling it quits pretty soon for today, but definitely going to finish this up in the next week. On stream, of course. Don't mess with me. All right. Oh. Oh. Is there, oh, wait. Oh, there is a way out. Boom! I don't know where exactly I'm going. Like, am I going forward here, or should I have... gone that way? I don't know. Well, at least I'm having fun exploring, you know? This is a fun to explore type of game. Oh, there's a drone buddy downstairs somewhere. Don't mess with me. Hey, drone buddy. Oh, no. Nope. So how? Nope. I don't know how they want me to do that. Why don't you just come here, little drone?
I've
Look at this. We do selfies. Look, you want to be a part of our selfies? No? Nope. Fine. You don't want to join us? Let's try going downstairs then. I guess we're going down? Ooh. We're going to have some friends down here. Like that. Kick this one in. Second try. What? Why don't you want to climb that? Okay, we'll climb that. Alright. Are we heading that way then? I'm going to take a guess we are. So... or we're heading this way. Alright. We are not going that way. Oh! No! Sir? Okay. Okay, let's... Okay, think I got this. That was a little awkward. Alright. I've got my orb. see any fatties creeping up on me. There's a checkpoint for them. Whoa! What? Well, I guess I'm not getting that orb. That happened a little too fast. And now I don't have that orb. Oh. Well, here's where I would have... We have a slack off point right here. Holes!
Hey, look. I found some weird holes.
This hole is mine. No, don't.
Are they connected to something?
Don't stick your hand in them.
Maybe the whole structure is connected?
Alright. Well... You can parry all enemies. That's a good tip. Alright. Whoa. Not floating. What happens if I do this? Ooh, that actually feels so much better. So what happens? We're going to go ahead and exit and hope it saves about where we are. So what happens if we select to reload? Is it going to put us exactly where we were right around that last interaction point? All right. So it has us right around where we should be. Because it is right here. So, we're going to go ahead and call it quits here. This has been MOTORSLICE. I have been Heponwana. I'm always Heponwana. The game's not always MOTORSLICE. This game is kind of interesting. I'm going to give this game, currently, if I was to give it a grade, which is really dumb, game should not be a grade, but if I was to give it a grade, because earlier I was saying during Viewfinder that the whole ending section was A+, I'd give this B- right now. Maybe a B. There are a few moments it edged towards like a A-, and there's a few moments where it dropped down to like a D. So we're going to go ahead and call this pretty good of a game. I am excited to see where it goes. Like, I'm literally forcing myself to stop right now. I have to force myself to stop because otherwise I'm going to keep playing and I have things I sadly need to do. Next week, Thursday I may stream or Friday I may stream. I'll definitely stream one or the other. Friday, if I do stream, might be a super long stream. Who knows? So I want to get through this game before I go on vacation. My vacation officially starts a week from Sunday, so I need to get this done before then. I think we'll make it happen. Also, Polo is back there, always hanging out, pouting in the background. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Stay healthy. Trust me, getting sick in summertime is the absolute worst. I would rather be sick in wintertime. There's a lot of hot beverages going around, and that way you could, get the hot tea, the hot cider, the coffee, whatever your Theraflu, your toddies, whatever makes you feel good, is so much easier when the weather is cold already. Bundling up when you get chills, so much easier. When you are fevered in the summer, it is hard to escape that heat. I'll just say fever is something I know quite well from this flu that I got. Definitely was spiking the mercury, so to speak. Anyways, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, stay healthy, nothing but love, and just be a force of good in the world, because there is so much negativity and bad, and it's so much easier to be good and to just bring good to the world. I know a lot of people think it's easier to be bad, to be corrupt, horrid, selfish. It's actually real easy to be helpful to people. It feels so good. It's almost greedy in a sense that you get that endorphin rush of being good to each other. So get that endorphin rush. Feel good by doing some good for people. I'll be back next week. If you're watching this on the VOD, check out the live stream over at twitch.tv/Heponwana. Streams typically on Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific time or thereabout. You could follow over at Twitch. Following does not cost anything, and you just get a cool little notification saying, hey, Heponwana is streaming some cool indie stuff, or whatever I'm streaming. Usually it's indie stuff. And then, otherwise, if you are watching this live, you go head over to YouTube, look for @HeponwanaYT, all one word, YT being the letters YNT, like YouTube, @HeponwanaYT, and go ahead and subscribe. Subscribing over at YouTube, of course, is free and just lets you know when new videos pop up, so you could catch whatever it is that I did live on the stream, or maybe some speedrun stuff. You never know when a speedrun video will pop up. Sometimes it's a speedrun stream. Anyways, take care of yourselves. Nothing but love. Be like Holo. Be peaceful to this world. Catch y'all next time. Much love, my friends.